Grey Death Legion. Strength through Unity. In 3021, a Lyran Commonwealth unit known as Carlisle's Commandos was sent to garrison Trell 1, a backwater world near the coreward edge of Lyran space. In the winter of 3024, a politically ambitious Curitan noble, Duke Hasid Rickol, attacked the world in an attempt to torpedo an agreement between the Commonwealth and a periphery bandit king, and to win control of the tactically useful planet for his own ends. The attack destroyed the Commandos, killing Unit Commander Durant Carlisle and sending his son Grayson Death Carlisle into hiding. Determined to avenge his father's death, Grayson received his chance when fate put him in the middle of a firefight between Trell infantry forces and mechs belonging to Duke Rickol. By seizing command of the faltering infantry, Grayson managed to take down a wasp and capture a locust intact. This was the birth of the Grey Death Legion, one functioning mech and a handful of motorised infantry. The fighting on Trell 1 moulded the unit in form and function. Seriously outnumbered, Grayson and his followers raided the Curitan garrison for supplies and salvaged enemy mechs, often putting machines back into action before damage could be fully repaired. His fledgling unit's trial by fire, however, was Grayson's successful use of infantry against battle mechs, a tactic widely considered to be a waste of manpower and lives. The Legion built on this concept, becoming one of the first successful combined arms commands in 31st century warfare. Though the unit became well known for its heroic stands against overwhelming odds and its uniquely effective tactics, the Grey Death Legion achieved its greatest fame and notoriety on the world of Helm, where it recovered a Star League-era computer memory core. Lord Garth of Irion and a team of Comstar adepts conspired to frame the Legion for a civilian massacre in order to force the unit off the world and cover their search for the hidden Star League base. With its usual resourcefulness, the Grey Death Legion evaded the enemy forces and found the base first. They managed to copy the computer's core, which contained a vast array of information ranging from jump ship engine blueprints to files on the genetic manipulation of farm animals. The unit managed its escape from Helm only with the help of an unexpected ally, its old enemy, Duke Rickol, who most assuredly had his own reasons for ensuring the Legion's survival. Copies of the Grey Death Memory Core, as it would become to be known, were distributed throughout the Inner Sphere in an effort to promote a recovery of lost technology. The Grey Death Legion first met the clan Juggernaut on Sudaten. Aware that they couldn't stand against the enemy's superior technology, Grayson Carlisle led his unit in a fighting withdrawal that severely mauled the Jade Falcon's 124th Striker Cluster. This strategy gave the Legion warriors a taste of what they would face in every encounter with the clans, and kept the Legion from destroying itself by defending an untenable position. Stationed on Pandora for rest and refit during the Year of Peace, the Legion received some of the first shipments of new technology being produced in the Inner Sphere, and readied itself for the clan's return. When the Jade Falcons landed on Pandora, they faced the grinning skull insignia of the Grey Death Legion. The Legion fought a bloody battle, eventually driving off the Falcons through sheer skill and tenacity. In April of 3056, Grayson Death Carlisle swore an oath of fealty to Victor Steiner Davian, who in turn granted the Legion the world of Glengarry as a landhold. After more than 30 years of living from assignment to assignment, the Legion had found a home for the price of a few words of allegiance. Almost immediately, forces arrayed against Victor tried to deprive them of this. Sky separatists attacked Glengarry while the colonel was on Tharkad, and the burden of command fell to Carlisle's young son, Alexander. Alexander proved himself a worthy heir by leading the Legion against the rebels' superior numbers and holding out for more than 7 months until his father could bring reinforcements. The fighting cost the Legion dearly, but also proved that the mercenaries had adopted Glengarry as their home and would defend it at all costs. In 3057, Colonel Carlisle was wounded on Caledonia, suffering severe damage to his ears that might prevent him from ever again piloting a mech in battle. Adding to the unit's upheaval, Catherine Steiner Davian, of the newly formed Lyran Alliance, declared the Legion in breach of contract for siding with those she named as Caledonian rebels, and divested them of Glengarry. Forced once again to defend its claim, the Legion again fought for its survival, this time led by Laurie Kelmore Carlisle. The Grey Death Legion won, but at a high cost in personnel and equipment. Catherine Steiner Davian recognised Glengarry as the Legion's landhold in return for its pledge of loyalty to the Alliance, and Alexander Carlisle's agreement to join the regular Lyran forces. Command. Colonel Grayson Death Carlisle still commands the regiment, though Laurie Kalmar Carlisle and Davis McCall handle all mech operations. Colonel Carlisle's recent decision to accept Katrina Steiner Davian as the rightful ruler of the Alliance ties his unit to that realm, for better or for worse. Available forces and organisation. The Grey Death Legion is a single combined arms regiment, made up of evenly designed units that allow the regiment to easily split into two separate forces with full combined arms capability. The two mech battalions and two infantry units use an informal organisation, while the two aerospace units adhere to a more standard organisational scheme. The Grey Death Legion employs only a single armoured tank company that was recently incorporated into the table of organisation to serve as an independent scouting force, answerable only to a regimental or force commander. The Legion possesses an above-average amount of clan and advanced Innisphere technology. Despite 2 encounters with the clans that yielded impressive amounts of salvage, the unit retained only 3 special-use clan Omnimex that they considered too valuable to trade off to the Federated Commonwealth. The rest they traded partly to avoid the difficulties of upkeep and repair, and to maintain their well-known self-sufficiency in the field. The Legion willingly uses clan weapons and other materials, as long as the clan versions can be easily replaced with Innisphere equipment if damaged. The Legion fields mostly older Innisphere designs, though many of these are powered by clan fusion engines, an advantage that most Legion members believe outweighs any risk. Wolf's Dragoons rates the Legion at 65% upgraded with advanced Innisphere technology and at 15% clan standard level. Technical and transportation support. The Legion boasts above average self-sufficiency. Every mech warrior is also a trained Aztec and is expected to contribute to the regular maintenance of his own machine. Mech, armour and aerospace units have separate technical support staff to make sure that no unit fails to perform because of substandard maintenance, and all infantry perform their own maintenance. This arrangement gives the Legion 100% support rating in the field and a near 150% at their base on Glengarry or with access to their dropships. The Legion owns and or operates 4 jump ships. Dropship assets currently include 5 Union class, 2 Leopard class, a Gazelle and a Condor. Colours and Insignia. The Grey Death Legion has both formal and field uniforms. The field outfit is a dark grey, loose-fitting tunic and trousers with several large pockets. Officers wear rank and unit insignia on the epaulettes. NCOs and enlisted men wear the insignia on their upper tunic sleeves. The formal uniform is an upgraded version of the field. Tailored pants and jacket worn over a tight-fitting white shirt. The trousers, a lighter shade of grey than the jacket, are trimmed with red stripes down the outside of each leg. For full dress occasions, unit members wear a dark grey half cape lined with red silk. Rank and unit insignia is worn on the field uniform. The Legion's trademark grey skull insignia is set over a red crest and emblazoned on the left shoulder of unit mechs. A coloured circle painted on the lower right leg identifies the battalion, yellow for 1st, green for 2nd, blue for 3rd and red for the HQ company and regimental command lance. On the right shoulder, a warrior may paint a special unit crest, usually a company insignia. The 2 command units wear the Legion insignia on both shoulders. Aerospace fighters and dropships use a variation of the standard insignia, a winged skull in profile. Jump ships and their crews wear a crest consisting of the usual grey skull set against a red starburst. Army units use the standard regimental insignia. Grey Death Legion, the Death's Head Regiment. The Grey Death Legion is one of the strongest mercenary commands in the Innisphere, as tightly knit as the Northwind Highlanders or Eridani Lighthorse, and capable of showing the same steely toughness as the Kellhounds or Wolf's Dragoons. The Legion has fought and won campaigns that would have destroyed lesser commands. The Legion works hard at staying on the cutting edge of battlefield tactics and strategy. Nearly every company and or battalion sports its own emblem, and some even inspire the same respect and fear as the Grey Death skull insignia. The crest of the 2nd Battlemet Battalion, Hassan's Assassins, is a well-known and much feared insignia, a desert Arab in black kaftan and mask, wielding a scimitar in one hand and a knife in the other. Dragoon rating A star. Officers. Grayson Carlisle now operates as the Strategic Commander, with LoreWarrior Carlisle taking over the Regimental Command Lance as the full Tactical Field Commander of the Legion. Lieutenant Colonel Davis McCall leads the Headquarters Company of 12 mechs and acts as the Legion's XO. His complaints at being forced into this position come through as loudly as his commands, as he works with Colonel Kalmar to rebuild the Legion and improve its quality. The unit's reliable loyalty rating is a result of its recent change of allegiance from Victor Steiner-Davian to Catherine Steiner-Davian. Tactics. The Grey Death Legion fights best when overmatched or forced into restrictive terrain. Those who have fought them often remark that the only thing more dangerous than a cornered legionnaire is one in a damaged mech. Grey Death Command. Strength and Company, Elite, Reliable. CO Colonel LoreWarrior Carlisle. XO Headquarters Company, Lieutenant Colonel Davis McCall. The Regimental Command Lance consists of 4 mechs, upgraded to clan standards. The Headquarters Company fields one of the Legion's 3 clan Omnimechs, a Koshi configured for scout duty. The HQ Command Lance uses medium and heavy machines, the Fire Lance heavy and assault, and the Recon Lance 4 light, fast mechs. The 2 command units can operate as a reinforced company, or as a separate force, allowing 2 independent command positions in the field. Grade F Legion, 2 battalions, elite and reliable. 1st Battalion Major Gomez Cristobal de Valera, 2nd Battalion Major Hassan Ali Khalid. 1st Battalion is comprised of 2 standard companies. 1st Company, Dumont's Dreadnoughts, includes a command lance of heavy and assault machines, a fire lance of heavies, and 1 light-medium recon lance. 2nd Company is organised the same way, but its light lance doesn't perform special recon function. On paper, 2nd Battalion is organised into 1st, 4th and 5th Companies. In reality, 1st Company is the command lance and contains only 4 mechs. 4th Company consists of a medium command lance, an attack lance of heavies, and a recon lance. 5th Company provides the punch, with a command lance formed around heavy machines, and a combat lance of heavy and assault machines. Death Eagles, Wing, Elite, Reliable. Wing Commander 1st Squadron Captain Julio Vargas, 2nd Squadron Captain Amanda Carroll. The Death Eagles prefer medium to heavyweight fighters, which enable them to stay in the game longer and offer heavy punching power. The 1st Grey Death Armoured Scout Detachment, Death's Cats. Company Veteran Reliable. Armour Commander is Captain Megan Powers. This tank company of 12 vehicles specialises in recon and hit and fade strikes. The unit's commander answers only to the senior officer in any combat theatre. Captain Powers has requested that a company of light scout armoured infantry be attached permanently to her command. Grey Death Infantry, Special, Elite, Reliable. 1st Company Captain Ethan Radcliffe, 2nd Company Major Thomas Leone, 3rd Battalion Major John Owens. 1st Company, the Black Knights, is actually comprised of 2 armoured infantry companies. The 2nd Armoured Infantry Company has 1 squad of regular battlesuit troops and 2 with light scout troops. 2nd Company, the Pikemen, is actually a full armoured infantry company and a battalion of regular infantry, comprised of a foot company, a jump infantry company, and a mechanised company.